Okay, in a much awaited decision, the Supreme Court just moments ago decided 7-2 that Donald Trump cannot ignore a subpoena of his financial records sought by New York prosecutors. And the wording that I selected to tell you that is not trivial, and I'm going to explain it to you momentarily. So, zoomed out, this is a big legal defeat for Donald Trump. At the same time, his lawyer is calling it a victory in that he is saying now they can fight this out at a lower court. And yet Donald Trump is also simultaneously going absolutely crazy on Twitter, and we're going to walk through all of it. So let's start with the decision itself. There's some confusion because there were actually two decisions made here. And also, the decision is about whether this now goes back to a lower court to be fought. So what the Supreme Court said today is that the path is legally cleared for prosecutors to seek Donald Trump's financial records at the lower court level. A lower court previously found that Donald Trump is not immune from responding to subpoenas because he is president of the United States. That's really the big decision here, because for a while, Donald Trump and his lawyers and others have argued it's not just that Trump is immune from indictment. Donald Trump is immune from investigation by virtue of being president of the United States, and therefore he doesn't even have to respond to a subpoena for his financial records. What the court found in a 7-2 decision is that Trump is not immune from investigation, and that's actually a really big deal. However, this now means that it goes back to a lower court, and what Trump's lawyer is saying is, okay, well, framing it as positively as possible. Now we go back to the lower court to keep working to fight these records from being provided on other grounds, and of course, prevent them from going public. And the second part of the Supreme Court decision, Congress was also seeking Donald Trump's financial records. For now, the Supreme Court has said prosecutors can seek Trump's records. You've got to figure it out. But Congress, for now, is not going to, Trump is not going to be compelled to provide financial records to Congress. So this is, listen, if you want me to just give you the highlight, we're not going to see Trump's taxes before the election, right? We have 4 months until the election. What has been decided is that on principle, Trump can't just ignore the subpoena from prosecutors, but now it's going to be fought at the lower court. If indeed Trump has to provide his financial records, it's not going to be done public. It will have to be kept quiet, at least and certainly beyond the November election. So if your idea was, based on this decision, we might see Trump's taxes before November, not going to happen. Now, Trump is going crazy on Twitter. He immediately started tweeting uncontrollably as soon as this decision went public. And I'm going to go through some of those tweets. Trump starting with, quote, "The Supreme Court sends case back to lower court, arguments to continue. This is all a political prosecution. I won the Mueller witch hunt." That's the one that said it couldn't clear Trump on obstruction. "I won the Mueller witch hunt and others. And now I have to keep fighting in a politically corrupt New York. Not fair to this presidency or administration." He's the victim. He's the most powerful person in the world, maybe. And yet he's the victim. Everybody's unfair to him. It's all just stacked against him. Trump continuing with another tweet saying, quote, "Courts in the past have given broad deference, but not to me." Again, he's the victim. He's being singled out. The courts are singling him. Everybody's just singling him out. Poor Trump. And then a 3-tweet rant where Trump said, quote, "We have a totally corrupt previous administration, including a president and vice president who spied on my campaign and got kite." I guess he meant caught. "I got kite, and nothing happens to them. This crime was taking place even before my election. Everyone knows it. And yet all are frozen stiff with fear. One all against the federal government, and the Democrats send everything to politically corrupt New York." I'm struggling to parse the grammar, "which is falling apart with everyone leaving, to give it a second, third, and fourth try. Now the Supreme Court gives a delay ruling that they would never have given for another president. This is about, all caps, prosecutorial misconduct. We catch the other side spying on my campaign, the biggest political crime and scandal in U.S. history, and nothing happens. But despite this, I have done more than any president in history in first 3.5 years. There might be, are there 6 lies there? Might there even be 7 lies or distort? I mean, it's crazy what is going on. And again, if his lawyer considers this a victory, why is Trump going so crazy? But the important takeaway is Trump is not immune from investigation. That's good. It's a good thing the court has clarified that. But we are not going to see Donald Trump's taxes before November, and we all need to accept that that is the case. The good news is we don't need to see Trump's taxes to know he has to be removed. Whether we see Trump's taxes or not, we know that Trump has to be removed in November. So this isn't going to complicate voting for me, if you understand what I'm saying. Real quick, I want to tell you about our sponsor, Magic Spoon, who have done something awesome. They've taken all of our favorite sugary childhood cereals that we know we shouldn't eat anymore and turned them into something you can actually feel good about eating as an adult. There's 4 flavors: cocoa, fruity, frosted, and blueberry. They taste great. They're crunchy. They're sweet like you would expect this type of cereal to be, but it's perfect for a ketogenic diet because one bowl has only 3 net carbs, 12 grams of protein. It's sugar-free, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free. Once our team tried Magic Spoon for the first time, we actually ended up emailing Magic Spoon back and saying, can you send us more boxes? Send more samples. They've been a big hit with David Pakman Show staffers. And Magic Spoon knows how delicious their cereal is because if you don't like it, they'll refund all of your money, no questions asked. And you'll get free shipping when you go to magicspoon.com/Pakman and use the code Pakman. That's Pakman.